Like I said, detangling is gonna be a breeze, so don't say I didn't tell you so. Hey y'all, it's Carlyn. Welcome to my channel. Don't mind me, y'all. I was looking at some of my other videos and I felt like I came off mean and just like not really my true self. So I'm trying extra hard to portray how I really am in person. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, today we're gonna do a pre-poo, and we know a pre-poo has so many good benefits from our hair. It can help with detangling and just moisture and, you know, just all that good stuff. So let's just go over everything that we're using in the pre-poo today. So the first thing that I have is this aloe vera gel, and this aloe vera gel is going to hydrate and soften our hair, and I added 2 tablespoons of this. So the next thing that I added was 2 tablespoons of this avocado oil, and this avocado oil is going to penetrate and nourish our strands. So the next thing that I added was this 100% pure, raw, and unfiltered honey, and this is going to add shine and moisture. And who doesn't want shine and moisture? And then the last thing that I added was just a few drops of this rosemary oil, and this is going to stimulate our scalp, you know, for that good old hair growth that we want. So yeah, this definitely needs to be in there. So now we have it all mixed up in our little bottle. So now y'all brace yourselves, because yeah, my hair is looking kind of rough right now. I'm a little embarrassed to show it, but yeah. So let's just go ahead and just get this hair down. So y'all, I went ahead and put my hair in 4 sections, and look at my hair, y'all. It's looking so thirsty, so it definitely needs this pre-poo today. So the first thing that we want to do is just get our hair just a little damp, and make sure you just probably want to put some clothes on that you don't care too much about, because you might get some oil in some places. So yeah, just make sure you're either protecting your clothes or wearing something that you don't care anything about. Like me, this is like a lounge shirt for me nowadays, so yeah, I don't care anything about this shirt anymore. So y'all, now at this point all we do is put the oil in our hair. It's just I don't know what the easiest thing would be to put it in. I don't know if I should have, you know, like maybe did a spray bottle or something like that, but I think what I'm gonna do is just pour it in my hands and then just work it through. And you don't want to get this like soaking on your head. Just you know, just like a good coat if you start to detangle, because you do want to put the oil in and then detangle your hair. And if it makes detangling easier, then you probably have enough in there. And y'all, remember when I did that video, actually the last video I think I put out, the natural hair struggles? So now I want to just talk about really quick, not anything long, but really quick, all the things that I love about my natural hair, because we don't just want to make it seem like natural hair is a struggle, because there's already enough hate, you know, in the natural hair community and with our natural hair. So let's just talk about, you know, things that we love about it really quick. One thing I love about my natural hair is the versatility. You can go from a wash and go to a sleek bun to a silk press in the winter, just a high puff. There are just so many things that we can do with our natural hair that just looks so good. Like I said, just so versatile. And yeah, I just love that about it. Let me just go ahead and twist this up right quick. I already detangled it, and then we're just gonna go to the next section. Oh, and also make sure y'all get those ends really good, because we know that's the oldest part of our hair, so it always needs, you know, the extra love. So another thing that I love about my natural hair is shrinkage. Y'all know in my last video when I was saying like I have a love-hate relationship with shrinkage. So I hate it because, you know, I think I look better with longer hair, and I just think it fits me better, and I just like longer hair. Like a lot of people, a lot of natural people want their hair to grow anyway, and I definitely need mine to grow at this point. So yeah, that shrinkage, yeah, probably one of the most hated things about natural hair. But one thing that I do love about shrinkage is that is just a sign that my hair is healthy. Like, you know, those nice springy curls, when you pull out that curl and it just bounce back, that's a sign of some good health in your hair. Also, like, the compliments are just so much different than when you have your straight hair. Like, I think I've heard more compliments for my curly hair than I have my straight hair. It's just like somebody says, "Oh, your silk press is pretty." Yeah, that's a good compliment. Like, I wouldn't be mad at that. Of course, that would make somebody feel good. But when somebody says your curls are so pretty, it's just so much different. It just feels like, you know, like, I don't know, I always feel more accomplished when I hear somebody say my curls look good, or, you know, I've been trying to get my curls to look like yours. I've had that before. So yeah, it just feels really good when you get a compliment on your natural hair. And y'all, look at how easy the detangling is. Like, the comb is just literally gliding through my hair. So make sure y'all do y'all pre-poo. Like I said, so many benefits, and helps with detangling so good. Another thing that I love about my natural hair is my hair loves humidity. Now, I've heard like some people, they don't do too good with the humidity, but I like it because that moisture is in the air. Because, you know, when it's cold outside, our curls tend to get, you know, sometimes they get a little bit drier because there's not as much moisture in the air. But yeah, my hair loves the humidity. It loves having that moisture in the air, so it, you know, so it won't be drying out and all that stuff. Straight hair, silk press, humidity, absolutely not. But wash and go or curls, anything like that, then I'm always good to go. And I always love when it's styled in a wash and go, because for me, it pretty much looks good at every stage. Day one, I know some naturals don't like, or I wouldn't say don't like it, but they like it better like when their hair gets a little bit bigger on day 2 and day 3. But it pretty much looks good in every stage. It still looks good in day 1, then it looks good before you stretch, and then after you stretch you get a little length, and it just, yeah, it just looks good in pretty much any stage. And I just love that about it. And then most of the time too, it's already styled before you touch it. For me, especially when it's in a wash and go, I can just wake up, take my bonnet off, fluff it a little bit, maybe put on a little edge control, and then I am good to go. So it's already styled before you touch it. If you, of course, make sure you treat it right, wearing that bonnet and that scarf, and then, yeah, like I said, shake, maybe some edge control, maybe a little oil or moisturizer, and then you are good to go. So yes, those are all the things that I could think of, at least, that I love about my natural hair. So make sure y'all let me know in the comments, like, what do you love about your natural hair? Because we need to be, you know, out here encouraging and supporting each other in this community when there is so much hate around it. So yeah, y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all, this smells so good in my hair. Make sure, give your hair a little spa day today if it needs it. If that hair is dry, girl, do this pre-poo and it'll thank you. Your hair will thank you for it. Like I said, detangling gonna be a breeze. It's not gonna be dry anymore. So yes, show that hair some TLC every once in a while. Like I said, do a little spa day, a little spa treatment for your hair at home one day if it needs it. Y'all, I haven't had not one snag as I've been detangling my hair. The comb has just been gliding. Make sure you have your wide tooth comb to detangle after you put the oil in. And like I said, detangling is gonna be a breeze, so don't say I didn't tell you so. Alright y'all, so now all the pre-poo is in my hair. Y'all don't pick on my hair. This little piece I cut, like, I still don't regret it. I still don't regret cutting it, but don't pick on me. So yeah, so this is how much of the pre-poo that I have left. I just want to go ahead and try to use at least most of this up. So I'm just going to take a small amount of it and just kind of go over each section right quick with just a little bit more, just making sure it's all good up in my hair. And if you neglected your edges, not your edges, but if you neglected your ends the first time you start putting in, like I said, make sure you get those ends. That's the most important part, that you gotta get those ends. So make sure all those ends are just good and coated with the oil. And of course, yeah, get the edges too. So at this point, all we want to do is put on a plastic, y'all, I can't talk today. Put on a plastic cap, and you want to sit with this plastic cap for 20 to 30 minutes. Like, you don't have to sit under a hooded dryer. I wouldn't recommend it, not with the honey and the aloe vera gel. If you do want to get it a little bit warm, you could do like a hot towel or something like that, and that'll probably be, you know, the best thing to do rather than the hooded dryer. But you can just do what I'm doing. I'm just gonna, like I said, I just have it on, and that's it. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff. It's about time for me to eat right now, so I'll probably just eat, and then yeah, we'll come back with the next steps, which is not much. I just want to make sure I give y'all everything that you're supposed to do when you pre-poo. So yeah. Alright y'all, so now we rinsed it, we shampooed it. Make sure you use a sulfate-free shampoo, because we don't want to strip out any of all this good hydration we just got. So yeah, I use like a good moisturizing shampoo. I use the BioLodge Hydro Source, I think that's the name of it. I'll leave it in the description box. But yeah, so now all you gotta do, if you've rinsed it and you shampooed it, just go ahead and deep condition your hair and style your hair any way you want to. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and deep condition, and then I'm gonna do a wash and go, which will be in my next video. So y'all make sure y'all check that out so we can see, you know, all this goodness with a wash and go. But anyway, here is how my hair is looking. It still feels so good. It still feels so hydrated, and it still smells good too. So yeah, y'all, that is the end of this video. Look at these curls, like no product in at all. But anyway, y'all, make sure, like I said, check out my next video. I'm looking crazy, so I gotta end this. So yeah, make sure y'all check out my next video if you want to see how my hair is looking with a wash and go. Please make sure y'all subscribe, comment, share, all that. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.